Hola, Brian. Hola, Ashley. Oh, that was horrible. Bienvenidos. Good morning, everybody. I'll give us another minute for people to settle in. Actually, yeah. Belong together. Esa no me la sé. I don't know that one. How many people are in here right now? There's 19. Yeah, we're missing about half the class right now. That's crazy. Okay, okay. Cheers to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, cause your dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've. If somebody told me, hey, can you play the F chord? We'll give you $1,000,000. I would try, but I would fail so bad. Oh, God. How? No. All right, you know what? Whatever. Let's go ahead and get started. So, good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning. A lot of you probably were late to your first class because you forgot it was daylight savings. Right now, if we really wanted to check the time, it would be 12:17, but it's not. It's 11:17. So let's go ahead and begin. Please write this in your notebook, I will write linear equations from word problems. That is going to be our learning objective for today. Somebody just asked me, can we please get the link for the Jamboard? Absolutely. Thank you so much for asking. I love it when you are all on top of your work. You want to get the supports that you want. I will write linear equations from word problems. So today we're going to be looking at a bunch of word problems, and we're going to be translating that into equations. Two vocabulary words that we do want you to write in your notebook. I can't find my pencil. Here it is. So please write these in your notebook. Copy this, copiarlo por favor. The first word is proportional relationships and unit ratios. So I'll give you like 1 minute to go ahead and copy this in your notebook. Actually, 90 seconds. While you are all writing these in your notebook, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep dancing in place. Yes, Angel. Today is sort of like a review day because what we're going to be doing this week and later next week is very important that we remember proportional relationships. Angel, it's going to be a piece of cake, trust me. I got you. Gracias, Edgar. Gracias por haberme dicho. Okay, so just to give you some background information, in a proportional relationship, okay, so we have two things that we are comparing. One variable is always a constant value times the other. This doesn't make any sense. What? What does that mean? One variable is always a constant value times the other. Well, y'all remember this equation from last year, y equals k times x. The word is means equals. It means equals is. A constant is just a number. One variable is equal to, this variable is y, times the other variable. All this means is one number is equal to another number times the variable. We're gonna see this way more though, way more in depth with the problems. And then a unit ratio is just a ratio where the second value is 1. So for example, 5:1, that's a unit ratio. Actually, yeah. In the United States, for every 4, women teachers, there's only one male teacher. For every 4 women teachers, there's only one male teacher. So the ratio here is 4:1. Está bien, Edgar. So when we talk about unit ratios, the second number is always going to be a 1. Now, today, everybody is going to get the opportunity to share out. because I'm going to be asking you to read problems out loud, and it's okay. So today I want you to sort of like, I am going to ask you to talk, but it's going to be okay. Trust me, it's going to be all right. Did I? I didn't click it. All right, I need to fix this. All right, first person down the list, Alexander. Can I please have you unmute yourself and just read the problem? Can I have you read this part right here?
Okay. When Maestro buys eggs at Food Max, he gets a total of 36 eggs in 3 cartons.
Thank you so much, Alexander. So when Maestro buys eggs at Food
Oh yeah, of
Max,
course.
take it to the max.
No worries.
So I buy 36
You're
eggs.
welcome.
Thank you. I get 36 eggs with 3 cartons. 36 eggs in 3 cartons. I want to know, oh, let me actually put this on this window here. I want to know how many eggs are in 1 carton. ¿Cuántos huevos hay en un cartón? If 3 cartons means 36 eggs. Does anybody have an answer? Maria Jose, you can copy this if you want. You don't have to, okay? But the idea is that you learn what we're doing repeatedly. Eliseo, can I please have you unmute yourself and explain to the class how you got 12? By the way, it's correct, but how did you get 12?
Calculator.
Okay, but what did you do in the calculator? What did you do?
I divided 36 into 3 because there's 36 eggs and there's 3 cartons.
Oh, Hail Mary. Thank you. Yes, you're supposed to divide here. We have 36 eggs, and just like Eliseo did on his calculator, he divided it by 3 cartons. And just like Eliseo, Jocelyn, Angel, Brian, Jennifer, Diana, Mario, Surami, and Maria, they got 12 eggs in 1 carton. Thank you so much. What's going to be the unit ratio? Well, just
12
like,
and 1?
yeah,
Big
yeah,
guy.
perfect. So just like I asked in the previous problem, right? It's going to be 12 to 1. Sorry, yeah, in the previous problem, I want the second number to be the 1. Okay, Diana? So there's nothing wrong with what you wrote, but I just want it the other way, where you have the 1 in the second place. In fact, let me just be more specific. I'm going to put 12 eggs and 1 carton. 12 eggs and 1 carton. Oh, somebody wrote down in the chat, they private messaged me this. Can it also be 36 to 3? Yes, this is correct. 36 to 3 is a correct ratio, but it's not a unit ratio. And that's what we want. We want this number to be a 1.
Kind of like something even, right?
Yeah, yeah. And there's a big reason why we want it to be a 1, but we're not going to learn about why until later this week. What is the proportional relationship? So what I'm asking here is, if I were to write this as an equation, what number goes in front of the x?
Okay.
Yeah, it's k, but what is k equal here?
Uh,
What
where?
does k equal here?
I don't know. 12.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah, 12. K is equal to 12 here. I didn't talk about K, but that's called our constant of proportionality. Because if you buy one carton, 1 times 12 is 12 eggs. If you buy dos cartones, 2 times 12 is 24 eggs. Tres cartones, 3 times 12 is 36 eggs. It's a lot of information. The first part, the first thing we did was, as Elisel said, we divide 36 and 3 to get the unit ratio. Once we have the unit ratio, it's just a matter of writing the ratio down and then as an equation. Elisel, I think you had your mic unmuted, so I just went ahead and muted you because I think somebody's watching Toy Story in the background. Okay, so I do want everybody to participate at some point today, whether it's shouting out an answer or just reading out the problem. So I'm just gonna go down the list, okay? Angel, can I please have you unmute yourself and read this part right here, the problem?
When Maestro buys Oreos, he gets a total of 40 Oreos. In 4 sleeves, I don't want to
Sleeves.
say that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Angel. So in the chat box right now, tell me, how many Oreos do you usually dunk in the milk? Do you dunk 1, 2, 3, or 4 cookies when you eat them with milk? For those of you that eat Oreos. Okay, some of you are typing out the answer to the actual problem, but I'm just asking you a fun question. How many Oreos do you usually eat at a time? I usually eat 2. Some of you are civilized. Okay, you only put 1 at a time. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. 2 at a time. Ooh. You know, one day I felt very adventurous, and so I got 4 Oreos, and I put all of them. 10 seconds, and I ate. Oh my god! Did y'all know Oreos are vegan? Anyways, okay. So, getting back on track. Angie, what are we gonna do with these two numbers? Ay Dios, ¿qué pasó? What are we gonna do with 40 and 4? What are we gonna do with those two numbers? Can you unmute yourself and let us know what we're gonna do?
Divide.
We're gonna divide. Awesome. Thank you so much. So let's see here. We're gonna divide. Okay, so it's gonna be 40 Oreos over 4 sleeves. What does that equal, Ashley? What does it equal, Ashley?
10.
10 what?
10 Oreos.
In?
1 sleeve.
Thank you so much. I want y'all to be exact, okay? Si les pregunto, where do you want to go? Burger King or McDonald's? I want you to tell me which of the 2 restaurants you want to go to. I just don't want you saying, yes, I'm hungry. Dime, ¿dónde? So I want you to be exact. Thank you so much, Ashley. So 10 Oreos in 1 sleeve. Avalon, what's the unit ratio? What's going to be my ratio? Ten to 1. Perfect. 10 Oreos to 1 sleeve. Beautiful, beautiful. And then Betsy. Betsy, what's going to be the proportional relationship? What's going to be my equation? Y equals something times X. What's going to be in front of the X, Betsy? Monday? K equals 10, yes. Yeah, K equals 10. It's going to be 10X.
And Y is 4, right?
No. No. So we'll talk more about what Y is equal to, okay? But if we're writing the proportional relationship, it's Y equals 10X, because this right here, that's our unit ratio. That's our unit ratio. In fact, let me use the color red here. X represents the number of sleeves, and Y represents total Oreos, right? Because if you know how many sleeves you have, since there's 10 Oreos in each sleeve, you just multiply the number of sleeves by 10 to figure out how many cookies you're gonna eat. It's gonna be a lot of cookies. Any questions on this problem? All right, let's move on. Brian, can I please have you read the problem? Brian? I love that comment, Angel. Okay, Brian, I'm just gonna write your name down because you're not responding, so I don't actually know if you're there. Let's move on to the next person. Chris, can I please have you read the problem statement? Mind you, the problem statement is this part right here.
A ver qué pasó, yo lo puedo responder.
Not yet, Kathy. We'll get to you though. Everybody's gonna get an opportunity, but I do appreciate you wanting to step up. Chris. Let's see. Danny, can you go ahead and please read this problem right here?
Come on, Donnie, you got it.
All right then. I'm just gonna go down the list and I'm just writing people's names down who are not, I don't know, communicating or talking. Diana, can I please have you read the problem statement?
The Warriors score 160 points in 48 minutes.
Thank you for letting me know you're breathing right now. The Warriors score 160 points in 48 minutes. Angel made a comment that they can't score that many points. So, you know, if you're a Warriors fan, Angel is talking smack about the Warriors, but that's fine because I don't know if you know this. Before the Warriors left for San Francisco, they owed $50 million where they were playing. And once they left, they're like, nah, we don't owe you that money anymore. So now the city of Oakland is losing $50 million because the Warriors don't want to pay for that. It's actually the reason why I don't like the Warriors anymore. But anyways, that's a different story. So we have 160 points in 48 minutes. Doris, can I please have you unmute yourself and let us know, what do we have to do with these two numbers?
Divide.
Divide. Oh,
Div-
wow. Okay.
divide them. Thank you so much, Doris. So we're gonna divide 160 points by 48 minutes. Somebody with a calculator, can you tell me what that actually equals? What is 160 divided by 48? Mm-hmm. 3.33 points in 1 minute. That's okay, Brian. If you didn't have a calculator, let me show you another way you could do this. $160 and 48 are both even. So you can cut 160 in half and you can cut 48 in half. $80 and 24 are both even, so you can cut them in half. 40 and 12 are also even, so you can write this fraction in a similar way. 20 and 6 are also even, so again, you can cut them in half. And then 10 divided by 3, we can do that, right? And you notice that it's going to repeat. So it's 3.3. What's the unit ratio? Let's see. Edgar, what's the unit ratio? Edgar, are you there? I hope you get started. So it's gonna be something points in 1 minute. How many points do you score in 1 minute?
3 points a minute or 3.33. So
3.3.
3.
Yeah, thank you, Kelvin. 3.33 points. It's literally just the unit ratio, which is the same number that we got. 3.33 points in 1 minute. We're doing this multiple times so you can learn what are we supposed to do, okay? And then Edwin, what's going to be our equation? It's going to be something y, it's going to be y equals something x. What's going to be that something? What's that number go in there? I know your headset is working. I don't know why you're not unmuting yourself. I want to hear y'all. God, reading is fun. Don't get me wrong. I don't know about that. 3.3. X equals Y. The 3.3 represents the unit ratio. So whenever you're writing an equation, whatever your unit ratio is, that's the number in front of the X, okay? Now, I don't know who thought it'd be hilarious to just scream like that. You're in the 8th grade, man, or woman. Next problem, and I know this person already shared out, but I'm still gonna ask you to share it, okay? I mean, to read out loud the problem. Eliseo, can I please have you read the problem?
Maestro bought 36 tamales and paid 137? Or is that
Mhm.
137
137 what?
tamales for the tamales?
$137. Thank you, Eliseo. Just to go, just to a disclaimer. I am never gonna pay $137 for 36 tamales. Yeah, they played me, right? This is already on YouTube Live. It already is. So, okay. Thank you, Elisel, for reading the problem out. Elvis, what are we gonna do with these two numbers? What are we gonna do with the 36 tamales and the $137? What are we gonna do with the two numbers?
Divide.
Thank you, Kathy, but I want Elvis to tell me. Elvis, you can private message me, you can type it into the chat, or you can unmute yourself and tell me, what are we gonna do with these two numbers? Okay, Kathy, can you say it again?
Divide.
We're gonna divide. So Elvis, what are we gonna do with the two numbers? We're gonna divide it. Thank you, Elvis. So we're gonna divide the two numbers. Now, this is the tricky part. Is it going to be 36 tamales over the 137? Or is it going to be the $137 over 36 tamales? Which one is it gonna be? Jennifer Matias, can you unmute yourself and tell me, do you think it's the first one or the second one?
The first one.
Okay, can you explain why? And it's okay if you don't know how to explain why. Just tell me, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, that's completely fine. It's totally okay if you don't know how to do something, okay? I asked for an opinion. Which one do you think is right? And if you don't know how to back it up, that's completely fine. I just want you to tell me as opposed to just staying quiet and not saying anything. I think, Kathy, that answers your question from earlier, actually. So can somebody with a calculator actually do 36 divided by 137? What is 36 divided by 137? Oh, okay, I see a lot of you are typing in 380. The 380 is for the second one, but I asked for the first one. Yeah, thank you, Elisel. It's like 0.26. It's like, let me use a different color. It's like 0.26. But what this actually means is the numerator is tamales. So it's 0.26 tamales for $1. Remember, for a unit ratio, the second number should always be a 1. So if we do tamales divided by money, what you're actually getting is how much of a tamal are you getting for $1? 26% of a tamal. This means if I go to Casa Cárdenas, you know, the guy that sells tamales right outside, if I tell him, hey, I only have $1, how much of a tamal can I get? He's only going to give me 26% of a tamal. He's only, like, if this is a tamal right here, he's only going to give me like this much. That's how much it would be if it was just $1. But we want to know, what is the cost of one tamal? How much is it for the entire tamal? Jocelyn, did you do the division? Did you do the 137 divided by 36? Okay, can you do it on a calculator real quick? Or like use Google Calculator and just do 137 divided by 36 and tell me the number you get? Some people have already typed it into the chat though, just if you want to take a look at that. And Jocelyn, go ahead and type it or unmute yourself and tell me what the number is when you get it. Kathy, remember that 0.26 is the other way around. It's how much of a tamal you would get for $1. So Jocelyn, I think you're still trying to do it on the calculator. Kelvin, can you tell me what number you got? Okay then. Ricky, can you tell me what number you got?
Well, what happened, sir?
Ay. Okay, I see Jocelyn got the number. Ricky, what number did you get?
180. I mean 380.
380. How did you get 380?
Cause I divided what's it called? 137 divided by 36. And then
So,
got that. What's it called? Let me check, bro. I'm not sure, man.
so what does a 380 mean? What does a 380 represent?
Oh, it's $3
And,
and 80 cents.
yeah. So how much does one tamal cost?
Let's see. 380.
$3.80. Thank you so much. $3.80
See, bro?
for one tamal. Kelvin, go for it.
I also know that was 380 is a calculator because in the tamal it looks like a 1/3, and then the tamal looks like a 1/3, and then I just like did 2/3 of it, and it's like a 3 because the line looks like a 1/3, and then the other like in the middle is a second, and the other one's third. That's what I thought.
Oh, okay. So
But
I
I know
actually,
that was like something like 0.80.
yeah. So I actually want to explain what Kelvin said. So Kelvin noticed the picture I drew. It looks like a third, right? Un tercio del tamal. And if 1/3 is $1, this would be $2, and this would be $3. So he's using his knowledge of approximation to try to come up with the actual price of a tamal. So that's a really good skill actually, whenever you don't know how to be exact. If you could, that was weird. If you want to be able to approximate, being able to use the knowledge in front of you could definitely help you out and make decisions Thank you for that, Kelvin. Let's see, where was I? I forgot which student I was in. So what's going to be my unit ratio? It's going to be how much per one tamal. What goes inside the underline? Juan, what number do I put right here? Thank you, Surami, but I'm asking Juan. Are you there, Juan? Okay. Kathy, what number do I put right there? What number do I put right here? How much is one tamal?
Mira, la verdad, más be honest, no sé.
Okay, I mean, the number's all over the place. Brian, unmute yourself and let us know cuánto cuesta el tamal. $3.80. Yeah, thank you so much. Kathy, ¿cuánto cuesta el tamal?
$3.80. 3.80.
$3.80. Thank you so much, Kathy. Juan, how much is a tamal?
What?
How much is el tamal?
Tres?
Yeah, $3.80, right? $3.80 for one tamal. Let me put the little money sign here. Thank you so much, Juan. Oh, Kathy, you were actually the next person on the list. What's going to be the equation?
¿Yo digo?
Yeah, what's going to be the equation?
No sé, a ver.
¿Cuánto cuesta el canal? ¿Cuánto cuesta el tamal?
3.80.
$3.80. So what's going to be the equation? Can you read it?
Oh, 3.80.
Read
Oh,
the
I
equation.
didn't see that one. ¿Cómo dijo?
Lee la ecuación. Read the equation. Like, I want you to read this equation. Read it out.
¿El qué leo?
This right here. What does it say?
Y, dice Y,
Uh-huh.
equals 380 X. Algo así.
Perfect. Thank you, Kathy. Y equals 3.80x. That's the equation. Remember, you always multiply x by the unit ratio. That's your unit ratio. Angel, yes, I know el tamalero me está robando if I'm paying $3.80. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Si los tamales fueran el size de mi maceta, de mi cabeza, I would totally pay $3.80 for a tamal that huge. Let's move forward. Kelvin, can you please read the problem or the problem statement?
Maestro hike 2.25 miles, 20 minutes.
Thank you so much, Kelvin. Who's down on my list? Okay. Does anybody know what kind of trees these are? Does anybody know what kind of trees these are? ¿Cómo se llaman esos tipos de árboles? I'm so glad at least one person in this room. Oh, at least two people. I love it. I love it. So these are called redwood trees. Why? Well, because their bark, right? Their trunks are red. I want y'all to know these trees only grow on the western part of the United States. They don't grow anywhere else in the world. Redwood trees, not redneck trees, redwood trees. These trees are beautiful. They are hundreds and hundreds of feet tall. They're gigantic. They're thousands of years old. Who's ever been to Diamond Park? El parque que está allá en la Frupel arriba. Has anybody been to Diamond Park all the way up there?
Oh yeah, me.
A lot of you, yeah. They have redwood trees in that park. You know those trees like by the tennis courts that are super tall and you just look at them and you're like, Jesus Christ, if these were to fall down, the houses are screwed. Maria Jose, I've never been to Yosemite. I've never been to Yosemite, so I don't know what trees you're talking about. But these redwood trees are sacred to California, Washington, and Oregon. They're beautiful. They're so magnificent. In fact, and I'm going to flex on y'all because I did this in my class previously. I actually have redwood trees as a tattoo. I have 3 redwood trees. They look like churros, but that's fine. If you've never seen a redwood tree, seriously, go to Diamond Park and look at them. They also have them in Lake Tahoe. I've never been to Lake Tahoe. Anyways, let's get back on track. They're just really nice redwood trees, honestly. Leslie,
What?
how many minutes in 1 hour?
I don't know. I don't know.
Wait. How many minutes in 1 hour?
65. I'm just saying 60.
Oh my God, 65.
It's a joke. It's 60.
60. Leslie, how many did Ricky say? How many minutes in 1 hour?
He said 65.
You're not wrong. He did say. But there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. Okay. Let's see. Maria, can I have you read this question down here? How many miles can he hike in 1 hour? Thank you so much, Maria. So, in 20 minutes and 20 minutos, I can hike 2.25 miles. So how many miles can I hike in 1 hour? And remember, 1 hour is the same thing as 60 minutes. How many miles can I hike in 1 hour? Okay, I'm getting a lot of confusion. Okay. So, I know a couple, oops, let's not do that. I know a couple of you are like giving me answers right now, but I see there's a lot of misconceptions right now, okay? So I want to write this as a ratio, 2.25 miles in 20 minutes. I want this to be 60 minutes because I want to know how many miles I can run. Or sorry, how many miles I can hike in 1 hour. Michelle, what do I have to multiply 20 to get 60?
Wait, what do you mean? Can you like repeat the question?
Yeah. What do I have to multiply 20 to get 60? So 20 times what equals 60?
3.
Thank you, Betsy. And Brian. Ooh. So if I multiply the bottom by 3, should I also multiply the top by 3?
Yes. Everything
Yeah.
you do to the denominator, you do to the numerator.
Perfect. Thank you so much for using that language. Denominator. I can't even say it. The denominator and the numerator. Nicole, can you get a calculator and tell me what 3 times 2.25 is? Nicole? Thank you, Nicole. 6.75. 6.75 miles in 1 hour. I'll be honest, that's a lot of miles to hike. 6.75 miles in 1 hour. So my unit ratio is just going to be 6.75 in 1 hour miles. Now, Ricky, what is my equation?
What equation, sir?
If my unit ratio is 6.75, what's going to be my equation?
Sure. 6.7. 6.75.
Léeme la ecuación entera. Read me the whole equation. Y equals.
K equals K equals 6.75.
Yeah. So now read me the entire equation. Léeme all of this right here.
X times K. Oh yeah, 6.75 equals Y.
Perfect. You read it backwards, but that's perfectly fine. Y equals 6.75x. Thank you so much, Ricky. So with this equation, I can figure out how many miles I can hike if I plug in how many hours I hike. This is your unit ratio. Last but not least, Takis. Rodrigo, can I please have you read the problem? Rodrigo? Okay. Surami, can I please have you read the problem? Just this part right here.
Walgreens sells 5 bags of Takis for $14. Los hermanos sell
Perfect. Thank you so much, Surami. So Walgreens sells 5 bags of Takis for $14. And Los Hermanos sells 2 bags for $5. So let's take a look at Walgreens first. Jessica, what are we gonna do with these two numbers? What are we gonna do? Okay. Does somebody want to unmute themselves and tell me what are we going to do with these two numbers?
Divide.
Thank you, Ricky. We're going to divide. Jessica, what are we going to do with these two numbers? Thank you, Kathy. We're going to divide them, right? And we know from the previous problem, the money should go on top. Okay. We know from the previous problems that we're going to put the money on the top and the number of bags on the bottom. So it's going to be $14 on top and 5 bags on the bottom. Can somebody do the division and tell me what is $14 divided by 5 bags?
2.8.
Be more specific. 2.8 what?
Oh, 2 point. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, dollars. Yeah, you see.
For.
For 1 bag of Takis.
Thank you. You see how specific you were? $2.80 for 1 bag of Takis. Gracias, Ricky. Let's see. So, yeah, it's $2.80. So now for the blue one, let's see. Yesler, what are we going to do with these two numbers?
Divide them.
We're going to divide them. Thank you so much, Yesler. We're going to divide these two numbers. The money is going to go on top and the number of bags is going to go on the bottom. So it's $5 at Los Hermanos for 2 bags. So Yesler, actually, you were the last one on my list. Does anybody want to unmute themselves and tell me what is $5 divided by 2?
2.5.
What? 2.5 what?
Oh,
Cats?
$2.5. Yeah.
For 1 bag, right?
Yeah.
Orale. So,
Wait,
let's
I have a
see.
question.
What's up?
2.5 is like technically $2.50 each, right?
Yes, yes. Yes, I am so sorry. 2.5 is the same thing as 2.50. Yes, you are correct. Igual, 2.8 es lo mismo que 2.80. When you have a 0, you don't have to really write it. And I personally don't. So, this is for a talking points message home, a positive one. Positive one. Who can tell me which store has the better deal and by how much money?
Dos hermanos.
Los hermanos.
Dos hermanos.
¿Sí?
By how much money?
By
30 cents.
Yeah.
30 cents.
That was me. See?
I'm writing down everybody who I should have been more specific about how to call on people. But I wrote down all of the names I heard right now. Yeah. So Los Hermanos is cheaper by 30 cents. And how do we know it's 30 cents? Well, 2.80 minus 2.50 is 30 cents. So Los Hermanos has a better deal by 30 cents. Y'all did fantastic. I called on every single person and almost everybody participated except for a couple of students. So I'm just going to be checking up on them to see like what's going on. But I do want to appreciate y'all. Y'all did fantastic today. There's just one last thing we got to do. And it's an exit ticket. Here is the exit ticket. Please click on it. Log in. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Wait, is it screen sharing? I don't think it is. Hold up. Okay, so the first question is talking about tacos de frijoles and how fast I can eat them in. It's asking you for the unit ratio. And remember, the unit ratio has to have a 1 in the second number. The second problem is asking you, I earn $140 by working 7 days. I want you to write a proportional relationship, which is an equation telling me how much I make in a day. You can do this because you were here, you were attentive, you were participating, and if you forget how to do one of these things, you can find it in the notes. Angel, I can't say if it's correct, but I'm gonna tell you to trust yourself. When you are finished with the exit ticket, please type into the chat finished.
I don't do exit ticket.
Ooh, then you're losing out on a lot of points, man.
I just buy it. Can you help me though?
That was horrible.
Can you give me the answer, please? Sir, can you give me the answer?
I can't, I'm sorry. But if you finish the exit ticket, thank you so much for being here today, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday, okay?
Did you do the exit ticket, Elvis?
Did you do the exit ticket?
No, see you later until you do the exit ticket.
Please do the exit tickets, y'all. If you finish the exit ticket, you can go ahead and, yeah.
I'll have to see you later.
I keep messing up on that one. Thank you, Ricky. You have a wonderful Monday, all right?
Why are you coming down it? Yeah. That's right. What's the first answer?
Look at your notes, man. Look at your notes.
Mom is Jenny. What's the
You know
first
what? Actually, let me post the
Yeah.
the notes in the chat box so you can go ahead and open them.
What did you do? Oh, the notes. Let's see. Let's see.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss Osuna.
The little alligator.
Hey, in a wild crocodile.
Try your best and see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Oh, pretty be quiet. I'm just hey, see you tomorrow. Sorry, I'm just my name is Jenny. You can leave now. Bye.
Surami, let me take a look at the exit ticket. Okay, Surami, so I'm gonna ask you to take a look at the problem itself. And if the answer, have a good one, Avalon. If the answer you think is correct, think of the ratio. What is that ratio you're giving me telling you? Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Eliseo. For example, if it was 3 to 5, that would be 3 tacos in 5 minutes. But is that correct?
See you later.
Have a good one, alligator. See you later, alligator. I actually don't know how to spell alligator. Michelle, just look at all the assignments you have in the class. So, and if you haven't done any of them, those should be the ones you're working on. Similarly, you can take a look at what IXL assignments you've done and you haven't done. Have a good one, Mario. Have a good one, Maria.
Bye.
Have a good one.
By Mr. Olivares. Mr. Olivares.
Wait, Rodrigo.
Yeah.
You were there the whole time?
Yeah.
I called on you and you didn't say anything.
Oh, I was eating my breakfast because my mom left and my dad left to work, so I cooked up my own breakfast.
So you made your own breakfast during class?
Yeah, because I was really hungry.
All right. Before you head out, because I have your name here on a list that I was gonna send a message home. Um, let's see. Um, if I can eat 30 tacos in 10 minutes, let me type it into the chat. If I can eat 30 tacos in 10 minutes, how many tacos can I eat in 1 minute?
Um, I think half a taco
How did you get half a taco?
because if you eat one taco every wait, how
Look at the
much
chat. Sorry, look at the chat. Look at the chat.
okay.
Not don't look at my screen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So
Look at the chat. Hopefully you've worked on the exit ticket, but look at the chat. 30 tacos in 10 minutes.
yeah,
How many tacos can I eat in 1 minute?
one
So one taco in 1 minute?
probably yeah.
Okay, so how many can I eat in 5 minutes then? If it's 1 minute per taco.
Mm, how much can we eat in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Mm, I
But
don't
you
know.
okay, you said you were in class, right?
Yeah,
Were you listening the entire time?
most of the time, yeah.
Okay. So we have tacos and we have time or minutes. What are we supposed to do with the two numbers? What were we doing the entire time today?
Um, ratios, I guess.
Ratios, yes. So let me because I really want you to get this. That's why I'm not gonna let you go until you tell me how to do this. So look at the screen right now. What
Mm-hmm.
did we do with the 36 and the 3? What did we do with
You
these
did
two?
it, and
Monday?
it's you did it in how do you call it?
Tú dime. How do you think they got 12? What did they do with the 36 and the 3?
You divided it.
Oh, okay. What did we do with the 40 and the 4 to get 10?
You divided it.
Oh, okay. What did we do with the 160 and the 48 to get 3.33?
Divided it.
Ah, so if you have 30 tacos and 10 minutes, what are you going to do with those two numbers?
Divide it.
Oh, okay. So what's 30 divided by 10?
Three.
3 what?
3 tacos.
In?
10 minutes.
Ah, you're
No,
so
in a
close.
minute.
In 1 minute, right? Tres tacos en un minuto. So if you can get this question correctly, I'm not going to send a talking points message saying your son was not paying attention. So, tres tacos en un minuto. So, how quickly can you eat a taco then?
And what?
In one, sorry. So, si tres tacos en un minuto,
Yeah.
how many seconds does it take to eat one taco?
How many seconds? Like 10 seconds.
You sure?
How many seconds it takes to eat one taco?
Yeah. If you can eat, so you told me 3 tacos en un minuto.
Yeah.
So how many seconds hay en un minuto?
60.
Okay. So 3 tacos en 60 segundos. So, ¿cuánto? Un taco.
A minute.
No. Un taco. Not 3 tacos.
Un taco. What do you mean?
Okay. So, en un minuto,
Yeah.
if you have 3 tacos in front of you, this is you in 1 minute. You eat the 3 tacos in 1 minute. If you were to just eat one taco, though, how quickly would you be able to eat that taco? What are you going to do with those 2 numbers? What are you going to do with the 3 and the 60?
Divide it.
Yes. So go ahead and divide them and tell me what you get.
20 seconds.
20 what?
20 seconds.
For?
One taco.
So what if you ate 2 tacos? How long would it take you?
40
40 what?
seconds.
Okay. I'm not gonna hold you any longer. I'm gonna go ahead and send a positive talking points message, okay?
Yeah.
Let me put your name on this side over here. But anyways, thank you so much, Rodrigo. Go ahead and finish your breakfast. I don't know if you got to finish it.
All right. Thank you.
All right, man. Surami, why isn't it? Surami, I think you're overthinking it. I think you're overthinking it, Surami. Remember, the second number has to be a 1. Oh, you submitted it? Let's take a look at what you got. Ah, you didn't see that. I think it works now. See if you can try it again. All right, I'll be back actually. I gotta go to the restroom. But anyways, Michelle, do you have any questions? Or are you good in the hood? Or are you just gonna stay and work on stuff? Okay, maybe you're there, maybe you're not there. Juan, are you just gonna
Yes.
stick around here?
Sorry, I was helping my mom for something. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, you good, man. Hey, I do appreciate you though. Like when I called on you earlier today and like you spoke up, I do appreciate you for that, all right?
Yeah, right.
Did you finish the exit ticket?
No.
All
But
right,
I
keep.
can.
¿Mande?
Puedo hacerlo al rato.
Ay, ay, ay.
Or like right now.
Here's the thing, dude. Si lo haces al rato, se te va la onda, and then you're like, oh, damn, I forgot. So if you just do it right now, You know, you get done with it. Anyways, ahorita regreso. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll see y'all. Okay.
All right.
Ah.